Hello. So I have a message. Okay, I was guided to do this message, okay? So essentially, what came through is there is a man who is interested in coming towards another individual who is a female who he's interested in. The thing is, because this is a collective read, there's a few different scenarios of how this could play out. For some of you, you know this man, okay? You and this man have not been talking for some time. This man may have had someone pregnant all along and he never told you, or he may have recently come to find out that he got someone pregnant allegedly since y'all have not been talking. So this could be why he has not come towards you, because either he knew all along that he was keeping this from you, that he had a child, or that somebody was pregnant, and or he just recently found this out upon y'all like having a little breakup or something or whatever, being separated. So that's that. Okay. So this man is feeling remorseful. He's feeling shame. He's feeling regret because he now allegedly has a child, or he has someone pregnant that he didn't want to get pregnant. Okay. So he's stuck with someone who he did not want to be stuck to. Okay. Or he was already previously stuck to someone who he didn't want to be stuck to and deal with, but he just never told you. Now, that's that. So he feeling some type of way because he been taking his sweet time on how he gonna come towards you and tell you this. Okay. Now for some of you, you know this man. You know this man, and either you was with him, he never told you what was going on, and that this was already something that he was dealing with prior to even getting with you. So this could be a pregnancy, or this could be a full blown like child, you know what I'm saying, that he's been secretly dealing with, never involved you or told you about. Now, in other aspects, this could be a situation where this could be like somebody who wants to come back into your life. Um, and you may not have been with this person for some time. So this, for some of you, it could be an ex, or maybe for some of you, it's just somebody you previously had some type of history with. And this person could be interested in wanting to rekindle and a relationship with you. And then for others of you, this could be a brand new person who's coming towards you, and this is what they have been dealing with. Okay. So that's kind of just the background on that aspect. Okay. Now, the other thing is this man does have concerns for his own particular reason as to why he feels issues about wanting to bring you around, knowing that he has a kid. One being because who this person is who he has a kid with. Now, she keeps coming up as the devil energy, right? But she has some type of issue with you because maybe for some of you it's your spiritual beliefs or your belief sets or just your lifestyle, put it like that. So she has some type of issues around that. I feel the man does as well too, but I feel it's more so because either he doesn't have the same beliefs as you, he doesn't have the same lifestyle as you, or it's just the fact that he just don't want to be in the middle of having issues because he know that the woman who he is with, she is very she's problematic, put it like that. And I heard the word broad. Okay, so he may refer to her as a broad to her face or behind her back. I don't know, I heard the word broad. Anywho, and the energy I keep getting is baby mama energy. So she is embodying baby mama energy. He may refer to her as his baby mama, because of the way that she carries herself. She does not act in a manner where I feel he respects her enough to consider her the mother of my children. Now, when I was pulling on energy as to what is the reason why, like, what is the real reason why she has concerns about the child coming around you, it was this came up, the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is just the fact of her feeling like she's not going to feel welcome. She's not going to be welcome in your home. She's not going to be welcome to come to maybe things she used to come to, like if there was events or holidays or things of that nature. Or she just feels like she's not going to get the attention that she used to get. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's not going to get the type of financial assistance that he used to give her, or emotional assistance. Like, she's not going to just be able to pop up over there at his home when she wants to. She's not going to just be able to call him at any time of the night. She's not going to just be able to have sex with him if they were still being intimate. I feel like that's just where that energy comes from. The fact of she's not going to be able to have access to him in the means that she used to have access to him. Okay. The other thing is as well too that I was getting around her energy was she has been trying to pop up on you and catch you off guard. So I don't know if he knows this or not. She's been trying to run into you. For some of you, this man knows this, and he's been trying to keep a close eye and watch to like derail it. But for some of you, this man don't know that this woman like has been like spying, you know, following you. She knows where you live, and she keeps coming up by your home because she's trying to catch you off guard. Because she wants to tell you that she has his child. Okay. Like I said, for some of you, you don't know this. But for others of you, like I said, if this is a situation where this is a person coming back, some of you may already know, like, that this man had children and things of that nature. And he could just be coming back into your life, but he still is attached to someone who, oh my goodness. Some of y'all, this baby mama is deranged. So that's what I'm hearing. Some of y'all, she could be a little cuckoo, I guess, in his eyes, or maybe she really is legitimately. But yeah, so for some of you, she's trying to catch you off guard. Because for some of you, she wants to tell you, that she got his child. Now, the fact that she even knows that you don't know is kind of interesting, meaning that either they've been having conversations about you, or nobody else probably knows that he has a child with this person and they have been keeping it secret. Interesting. So that's that. Or I guess it's just a situation that you don't know about. Like let's say it's a person who you broke up with, you know. It still feels like they've had conversations because there's this energy of her wanting to pop up on you and like bust him out. It's like she want to tell you, but I feel like that's kind of disrespectful because you're not in the relationship with her. I feel like he should be the one bringing that news to you, you know. Granted, he's been prolonging it, putting it off, and he knows this, but I don't feel like for some of y'all, you don't even know this person. That's not how you introduce yourself to someone, and that just goes to show why her energy is coming up as the devil energy and why her energy is very like problematic, because you don't just introduce yourself, pop up like, oh, this is, like this is a TV show or something. Like that's very ghetto, and it's like very it's just tactless, you know what I'm saying? Like it's tacky. It's like you don't just do that, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel there's a proper place and time when that would be appropriate. If y'all were even moving forward and we're going to be serious like that, where that can be established and planned out better than that versus someone trying to spontaneously run up on you and catch you off guard and try to give you some type of like shock treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like this is very weird, It's given very weird, obsessed press type of energy. So for others of you as well too, I do feel like even with all that going on, she has this like idea in her mind that she's gonna like befriend you so that she can, still get to have access to him and you guys are gonna be friends. I don't know, the energy's kind of weird because in one aspect, like she has a problem with you and she's trying to make it seem like she don't want her kids coming around you or that her kids would be in danger for whatever reason, or she just doesn't trust or feel safe having her kids come around you unless she gets to sit down and talk to you or meet you or something of that nature. And then in the other instance, she's over here coming up with this grand scheme idea that she's going to try to befriend you. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. So I don't know, maybe for some of you, she knows it's inevitable and she knows he's coming towards you. So maybe she just wants to establish this like and become friends with you because she feels like that's going to be her way to like stay in the know. But I feel like her energy was still coming up as secretly she's still trying to cause problems, right? She's still trying to be an option. She's still trying to keep herself as like a placeholder. You know what I'm saying? But she's still trying to be a problem. She's not sincerely wanting to come in to be your friend, just to have a copacetic type of dynamic where she feels comfortable knowing like, okay, I feel safe, because being a mama bear type of energy, I just want to make sure that my child is going to be, or my child or my children are going to be in good hands type of energy. I'm never even seen her truly have a genuine, sincere concern about her children's well being. I feel she's very selfish and everything is more so from the standpoint of how she feels. You know what I'm saying? And how she's not going to get certain things. And it's not about her. You know what I'm saying? It's about the well-being and the safety and the comfort of the child or the children in the situation. She is not supposed to be taking like priority in this. She needs to be putting her issues to the side. I can't tell her to put her feelings to the side. She can feel however she want to feel, but that doesn't mean her feelings are relevant or that they're real. But however she chooses to process her emotions and feelings, that's her business. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really see her having a genuine, true concern about her children. It's more so about the fact that she is just not going to have the type of treatment that she wants to have. Okay. With her dynamic in having some type of control of how she can come and go or have access to the man in this situation. Okay. And even maybe for some of you, how she can have access to you, because I kind of feel like for some of you where he has told her about you, she know about you, but you don't know about her, and that's the thing. And she is maybe feeling a little some type of way about that, the fact that like she can't have access to you in the means that she wants to. It's just given a very controlling nature, controlling vibe. um but I feel like that's her plan. It seems delusional, is what I was getting to, because it's like in one aspect, you don't genuinely even like this woman. You don't really want to have a relationship with her. I mean, you secretly could like want to be friends with her, but then at the same time, like, I just feel like her ego, her pride, and the fact that she still wants to just not come to grips with the reality of the situation, that he wants to move on with his life. Her energy keeps coming up as, not only is it just the issue with you, he has just had issues with this woman in general, because he has had to delay and postpone his love life because of her. Okay, that's just what I'm getting. It's been because of her that he has not been able to truly, sincerely be able to have a loving relationship, because she keeps trying to keep herself in the equation, right? Now, I asked, did he have concerns with you, or being around the child, or feel that the child would be in danger around you? And I feel like whatever concerns or issues that he has, he seems to be able to vocalize that to you. So I feel like when he does, in fact, come towards you and tell you that either he wants to move forward in a relationship with you, if this is somebody from the past, and you already knew that he had kids and things of that nature, and whatever, and then he tells you a little bit more about what he's been going through with this particular woman. Okay. That would be, then he would address any concerns and issues with you at that time. For others of you where this is a new person, or someone where you didn't even know that this person had children, or they became pregnant during like a break from you or something of that nature, I feel this is a situation where this individual will be very vocal, and they will be very direct, and come to you about whatever they are truly feeling or what they have been dealing with, okay, in regards to the dynamic between you, them, and the child. But I also feel that this man is trying to feel out as well too, a way of how he's going to approach you, okay? um because it's a lot to handle, for someone to come towards an individual, either brand new that they don't even know, and then have to explain to them that they have a crazy baby mama, you know what I'm saying? And or for someone to have to explain that, they had a child the whole time, they just never told you about it, and or, well, when they broke up, or y'all had a, a period that y'all stopped talking to each other, or whatever, or whatever happened, that they actually in fact got somebody pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just a lot of other things that this individual is having to deal with and factor. And I feel this person does feel just sad either way, whatever the situation is. They feel a deep sense of sadness and regret and remorse. But this is something that they need to just have the confidence to come towards you and tell you themselves. They need to truly speak from the heart and just be honest. And I feel like for some of you, you are going to have this individual who will, they will do that. They're going to do that. But I also feel like I said, there is an energy of the woman who he calls his baby mama. She wants to have some type of sit down, and she wants to come clean, and she wants to clear the air and things of that nature. Um, it's like I feel she just wants to be known for some of you. Okay, she just wants to be known. Um, because like I said, I really don't get it's because of the child. I feel like maybe he has been behind the scenes more so trying to advocate for you and her, like squashing whatever y'all issues is, or trying to essentially squash whatever issues he has with her, because I feel he does want to move forward with you in a serious nature. I feel he does as well too want to feel comfortable having, he wants the child or the children to feel comfortable. I feel he wants her to feel comfortable as well too, but he also knows that she has issues, you know what I'm saying? And her issues stem from just the fact that she still wants his love. I don't even know if she's truly sincerely in love with him, but she still wants his love, you know what I'm saying? um and he wants you to feel comfortable as well too. So I feel like he kind of feels like he's in the middle, which is where he doesn't really want to be. um and then I'm also getting the energy for some of y'all, he don't want to go to jail. So I don't know if he's had issues with her. Like I don't know if she's been threatening to like send him to jail, or she's threatening to like take all his money or things of that nature. Because I feel like for some of you, these are issues that this man is feeling like he trying to figure like how is this going to work out, because either she's a problematic person and she likes to like get rowdy, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, he don't want to end up in jail because of her, or he don't want you to end up in jail because of her, or I don't know if he cares or not if she goes to jail, but he may even have some concern with like, okay, well, she might end up in jail, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe he has been more lenient with her and trying to like just do what she wants, you know what I'm saying? So he don't end up in jail, or so he don't have to put her in jail. But I kind of feel like whoever you are, collective, um, I think he knows that you're not the type that's going to allow her to come trying to run your household, run your relationship, or intervene. And you will go file a restraining order on her. You will call the cops on her. Like, it's not a situation where you're going to go with the back and forth with her like he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the one who has that emotional tie to her because allegedly for some of you all this is his child, or he got her pregnant. So it's not like you don't have those same sentiments towards her, so you're not going to extend her that same type of, I guess, grace, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's she's coming with rah rah type of energy that's unwarranted because she feels like she has a right to, because she's really living up to being a fucking baby mom instead of being the mother of his children, knowing that he doesn't want to be with her. Now the other thing that I was asking was, is she seeing anyone else? Okay. And this came up. She is seeing other people. I'm like, is she seeing another man? This came up. This is my mistress card. So she could, in fact, be seeing a man, a woman, both. I don't know, multiple people. It doesn't really matter. But she's coming up as she could be someone's mistress. So she could be in a whole situation with, either she's in a secret relationship with someone and she's trying to act so heartbroken about being left out and that she's gonna miss him, and what about the kids and what about us, but she's seeing him, she's seeing multiple people or other people, you know. And or she could be even seeing someone who is in fact in a relationship, like who is in a relationship, the fact that she has to keep her relationship secret. Okay. But the other energy that I was picking up as well too, she could in fact even be like seeing, for one of the individuals, like one of his friends or associates. So whoever this is, she could be seeing someone who he is aware of. So it's either someone she's lying, saying that she's not sleeping with who she's in fact sleeping with, or she's sleeping with like one of his friends or his like coworkers or associates. Like whoever this is somebody who like he talks to this person, whoever this is. Okay, it's somebody who he talks to. It's somebody who he knows of. So he in fact knows one of the people who she is dealing with. So it's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying, that she's trying to keep up this ploy, like she's so sad or heartbroken or she's so concerned about the child, but she's really just being greedy and she's really just being selfish. She doesn't just want to come up off of this man, you know what I'm saying, because she just wants to maintain some sense of control over him, all the while she's having her secret little rendezvous and flings with whoever, you know what I'm saying, and messing with people that's close to him, you know. Um, and she's just coming up in this energy as like a master manipulator. She's just tricking him, you know what I'm saying? Because she just doesn't want him to move on. She doesn't want him to move forward in his life, and she wants to continue this to be karmic. Essentially, at this point, that's what it is. Like when you are purposely trying to delay the progress of another individual, whoever you are, mother, father, baby mama, mistress, teacher, dog, whatever, you are a karmic at that point, you know, in a negative way, because you don't want to see someone progress and move forward. And this is what this man wants. He wants to be able to progress and move forward. For some of you, he wants to settle down. Like he strongly is seeing you as somebody who he wants to marry and be committed to. She knows this. She's mad. She's jealous. She keeps trying to keep drama up. And I feel like he's been trying to keep this away from you. So that is another reason why for some of you he hasn't come towards you, because he doesn't want you having to deal with the stuff that he's been having to deal with. I feel like he's been trying to take proactive measures behind the scenes without getting you involved in it. And this is what he hasn't told you. So this could be where maybe some of the things where maybe you have got into like disagreements with him because he hasn't been fully disclosing to you what really is going on behind the scenes. He hasn't given you all of the information, okay? So I mean that's pretty much the gist of the message. I mean, there's this man, some of you know him, he's interested, he wants to come towards you. Um, it feels like for some of you, he actually does have legitimate children with this woman. For others of you, there is still question around the paternity of who the father is, and that's other issues that's going on behind the scenes. Um, so yeah. But I feel like in this instance, for some of you, it could be a sincere pregnancy. It's just, or there's a actual child, you know what I'm saying, that has been produced. But I feel like for some of you, he does in fact know. He has like confirmed, and it is true that he is the father. But for others of you, it's still up in the air. Like he don't even know, and that's another reason why he ain't told you, because he trying to get clarity about this. And I feel that could be for some of you another reason why things are being delayed, prolonged, why he can't really bring clarity to you, maybe why he hasn't even felt confident enough to come bring you the truth, because it's like, well, if it's not the child, I mean, if he's not the father of the child, then he kind of feels like, you know, it's a situation that he may not even want to address or bring up with you, or just get you riled up, and then it turns out that he's not even the real father. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel he's gonna have to owe you an explanation. But I feel maybe for some of you, he wants to come forward and be able to tell you like accurate information before he comes in saying that he has a child and he don't know if this really is his child. But he is gonna have to come clean and tell you what has been going on. Because there's just no way to get around that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Especially so that like whoever this woman is, if it does come back that she is not gonna be in y'all life, that y'all establish very clear like boundaries on how y'all moving forward and how she is not going to be a part of your life. But then if this is someone who you will have to consider, there's still going to have to be boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, grown-ups don't like to have boundaries put on them, you know, when it's like people want to blur lines because they're comfortable doing that, but it's not okay when somebody's in a relationship to continue to try to be relevant in a situation and have that type of situation going on if all parties are not agreeing to that. Like if that's a situation where some of y'all were to agree that you are sharing this man, that's y'all personal business. I don't really feel like that's the nature, and I feel like that is why he hasn't brought this information to you. She could have in fact been trying to poise some type of idea of keeping things open and wanting to maintain, like I said, a placeholder position. You know what I'm saying? Saying that like y'all, either to try to convince you to be okay with that, or to try to convince him that it was okay to not bring it to your attention, because that y'all could they could just keep it how they've been keeping things. But I just don't feel like for a lot of y'all that that is going to be okay for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to clearly define a relationship. I feel he wants to give you a clearly defined relationship, and you deserve that. And you don't deserve to have to deal with, you know, someone who doesn't know how to move on, but they're secretly, you know, moving on and living their life, but they're trying to just block somebody else because essentially she sounds like a hater. I mean, that's just really what it is. But it's interesting that this is coming up, seeing how Father's Day is right around the corner. So maybe there's something significant about why this energy is being stirred up all of a sudden, because maybe either he's gonna find out for sure, or maybe, I don't know, he was just trying to wait to this particular holiday, you know, to try to do something, and maybe he wanted to have you there, and maybe that's where the issue started to come up, because yeah, because he wanted to invite you to something, or he wanted to have the child, and then maybe she's trying to bring up issues about if you're going to be there or not or whatever. So it is what it is. Um, those are all the messages. Have a blessed day.